All right, everybody, we got some major updates on the old Mustang here. So, I know the last video I was like tearing it down, and I just got super busy. Didn't really have time to do any major like video updates on it. I mean, I guess I could have done them, but I didn't. So, anyway, we've made some pretty serious project. Of course, when I say we, I mean me. So, serious progress with this thing, and by that I mean it's pretty much like 90% done at this point. So we'll just get right into it, and start off with the old engine bay. So that's all done. All right, so that was the first big thing. Got it all polished up, cleaned up, changed the timing belt, rebuilt the carburetor, new air cleaner, deleted the power steering, because who needs that in a 79 four-cylinder Mustang? I'm trying to keep it as like, I don't want to say original, but kind of original as possible. It's my first time dealing with a Foxbody. Obviously, the exterior looks hugely different, and that would be because it was painted. By was painted, I mean I painted it. So, yeah, that was fun. All the body work, all that stuff basically took, all summer pretty much. I'm not working on this 24/7. But I'd say it came out pretty darn good. So it is a single stage. I don't remember the name of the actual paint code. But it was not an original paint color. I wanted to go with a little bit brighter of a yellow. I actually think the color is bright yellow. Or no, electric yellow. That's what it is, electric yellow. So it's an electric yellow single stage from Restoration Shop. So it came out pretty good. Basically, first step was obviously all the body work, which, I mean, their whole car had body work on it. The fenders were all redone. There was some major body work that was done there. Some body work done on the trunk. The rockers, I cut them all out. They were kind of rotted out, so they got redone. The rear of the trunk lid, that got done. So that had some rust spots on it. And then up here, so I had the glass, I pulled the glass out. All along that ridge, there was some little rust spots, so they were all repaired. Over on this quarter panel, that had a bunch of body work done to it. This rocker on the passenger side, that had a bunch of work done. And I'm like, why did the rockers kind of rust out on this thing? And then I did some VIN research on it, and it was actually originally a Ghia. So the four-cylinder Ghias had a chrome trim piece that went down on that rocker. And that's, where they were basically held in with the clips or the rivets, whatever held them in place. That's what caused them to rot out. So did that. Underneath her, I don't know if you can see. It's hard to see, but basically the whole bottom side of the car, I sanded it down, painted it. There really wasn't any rust under this car. It was a super clean car. So that's all painted. It's going to get fluid filmed at some point. Did new lower control arms, all new shocks and springs. Brake calipers, new brake hoses, pads, all that good stuff. I just put in brand new fender liners from LMR. Obviously have to keep the Z antenna. So that's the exterior. Obviously the trim originally on the Ghias was like a polished aluminum or chrome trim. I don't like chrome. Not a big fan of it. So all the trim got sanded down and painted black. Yep, all the windows were removed, resealed, new door handles, new trim around the windshield. I did not pull the windshield. That was like the only window that didn't come out of the car. Sunroof. Unfortunately, this car has an aftermarket sunroof, which, I mean, it's period correct, so whatever. But at the same time, I kind of wish it didn't have one because the current project is the headliner. Pro tip on these headliners. So if you buy just the plastic part from LMR, they're like $180. And then you can get the fabric for I think I bought it for like $40. So that is, $220 as opposed to $380, I think, or $360 they are to get one that's already covered. And it's exactly the same. So I got a sunroof headliner. So it's got the hole cut in it for the sunroof. You can kind of see the edges of it there. So basically, I had to do that because it's got the aftermarket sunroof in it. So that was our only option. So that's where we're at with the paint. The paint came out pretty decent. It's not orange peeled really at all. There's like, you can't even see it in the video. There's some small orange peel in it, but it'll sand, but wet sand right out. And then I had a couple runs right there. You can see. I set up the paint booth in the old garage here, and that was kind of a close, tight area, and I tripped over the paint air hose, and just first time ever painting a car, all that good stuff. So interior-wise, it's got Cobra door panels, so I redid those door panels. This car did not originally come with a center console, so I had to make a bracket to put that in place. I actually have the ashtray. I just got that in today, so that's going to go in. Door panels. Obviously, this interior is kind of just mocked up right now. The previous owner had put in this aluminum stuff, which is like a sound deadening material. So the interior is going to look pretty mint when it's done. I got a new dash pad. That's got to be put on. It's kind of just flopped in there for now. All new door seals, new door handles. I rebuilt all the door latches, front end wise, front bumper. I'm going to be putting this front lip, which is, you can kind of see it there. It's a Cobra front lip, so that's going to go on the car. Cobra / I think in pace car front lip, I believe is what was on those. So it's going to get that. And then obviously the wheels are actually a Nissan lug pattern, so I have spacer adapters on it. They're pretty decent looking. So yeah, oh yeah, new hood liner. So this car is, I don't want to say it's restored, because to me, restored would be kind of like, like I restored it back to what it would have looked like as a Ghia in 1979. But it's basically the whole car is redone. So it's pretty much 100% a new car at this point. So yeah, that's like the updates on the Mustang. Like I said, the headliner, I got to put that in. It's all glued on. It's just drying right now. And yeah, so it's been a good project. The car is super clean. Oh yeah, I got to get, so I still have to paint this here. The black for the trim on the rear bumper, because that was just too difficult to tape off and try to make perfect. So I just painted it, and I will paint it when I get around to it. So something I did do was I made the inside of everything black. So like all the interior of the trim, so like all that is black. I don't know, I kind of just like, you open the door and you got the red and black interior, and it's all, the doors are all gloss black, and the upper trim where it's supposed to be black is all black right to that edge there. So yeah, that's first time ever repainting a car, first time doing anything like this majorly to this extent on a car. I mean, I've worked on cars, done basically everything in small pieces, rebuilt motors, all that stuff, but I've never done an entire car from start to finish. So yeah, that's update on the Foxbody. If anybody's got any tips, I mean, I'm pretty much done now, so I don't really want to hear your tips, but if you got any critiques, let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're getting into snowmobile season, so maybe I'll do some rants on my Apex as I pull that thing apart for the 50 billionth time and replace the drive axle because it's got 10,000 miles on it, and they go bad at that mileage. So anyway, yeah, guys, enjoy your holiday season, and like, comment, and subscribe. I will talk to you all soon. Later.